Glad you can join me on this channel. In this lesson, we'll be solving a question in mathematics on direct and inverse variation. So here's the question. It is given that A varies as B and inversely as the square of C, and A equals 9 when B equals 12 and C equals 2. Find the A value of K, the constant of variation, B value of A when B equals 16 and C equals 4. And then C the values of C when B equals 25 and A equals 3. So let's begin with the first part of the question, which is finding the value of K. So it is said that A varies as B. So this one is a direct variation. But at the same time, A varies inversely as the square of C. So this one, it's an inverse variation. We can write the square of C there. So we have the values of A, the values of B, and the values of C. So let's replace them. A is 9. And B, it is 12. We can write it as 12K over the square of C here. The value of C, you have it as 2, and then to the power 2 there. So let's work out 2 squared first. 9 equals 12K over 2 squared it is just 4. So you can see that 4 can go into 12 here. So let's divide 4 into 12. So you have it as how many times does 4 go into 12? It is 3. So we can write 3K. It is equal to 9. On the left side here, we want to remain only with the value of K. So let's divide by 3 on both sides. 3 into 3, it is just 1. So it will cancel out. And then 3 into 9, it is just 3. So the value of K equals 3. Let's write it here. K equals 3. So we are done with the first part. Let's go to B, which is finding the value of A. So let's write our formula again. A equals K B over C squared. So here you have the values of K. We have it, the values of K, which is 3, and it will be constant throughout this variation. But any values like A, B, and C can take up any number here. So the value of K will be the same even on the second part of the question. So we have 3 multiplied by 16 over the value of C we have given as 4. So we have 4 to the power 2. 16 times 3, it will give you 48 over 4 squared, it's just 16. So you have 16 into 48, it will just give you 3. So the value of A, it is 3 here. We have found the value of A. Let's just write it somewhere here. The value of A as 3. Now let's solve the last part of the question, which is the values of C. We write our formula again. A equals K B over C squared. We are finding the value of C this time around. So let's replace what we have been given. The value of A, it is 3, equal to K, it is still the same, which is 3 times, and then B, you have it as 25 And then what we don't know, we just write it the same way. It is c squared. So let's work out 3 times 25. So we can write 3 equals 3 times 25. It will give us 75 over c squared. Let's cross multiply. C squared multiplied by 3, you have 3 squared. There equal to 1 multiplied by 75, it is just 75. And then we can divide 3 on both sides, 3 on both sides. 3 and 3 will cancel out. Okay, let's lab here. You can lab here there, and then continue solving this question. So now what you have is 75 divide 3 divided into 75. You will have your answer is 25. So we can write c squared equal to 25. What we want is just c, not the square of c. So we introduce a square root on both sides. When we introduce square root here on the right side, our answer can either be a positive or a negative. So let's cancel out the square root here, and the power 2 can cancel out, and then we'll remain on with the c. What is the square root of 25? It will just give us 5. The square root of 25, it is 5. So we have plus or minus 5. So we have two values for c. C can either be 5 or c can either be negative 5. So we have come to the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.